little bit of candy in the morning does a lot for the soul, a lot for the body, nutrients, health, all those things, you know?
I don't think Athletic Greens would agree with you on that. Talking about Athletic Greens.
Okay, I'm ready.
Hey, welcome to Anatomy of an Ad. I'm Nom.
And I'm Max.
And we work over at Thought Leaders, the leading service for better influencer marketing.
On a daily, more like hourly basis, we focus on all things YouTube sponsorships. At this point, it's safe to say that we live and breathe brands partnerships on YouTube, so we decided why not share our experiences with you. Each episode, we will break down various aspects of YouTube brand integrations and give you our own thoughts and feedback. The good, the bad, and it doesn't even seem like they use this product.
Today we'll be looking at Miss Mango Butt's integration with Athletic Greens. So let's quickly watch the integration and see what we think.
Let's do it.
Here's what I do every single time before my first meal of the day. I have to drink my Athletic Greens. I have to drink my AG1 by Athletic Greens. So I'm so excited for this video because we're partnering with Athletic Greens about their AG1. I feel like with everything in life, I need a little backup plan, something to just support me while I live my life, and I focus on that. And that is AG1 by Athletic Greens for me. Literally anybody that has come over to my house has seen that my morning routine is pretty intense. But if it's a busy day, this is probably one of the few things that I would never skip, and it's my AG1. This is like the one thing I would recommend to anyone who's like, Stephanie, give me one part of your morning routine you think is gonna help me out. This is it. It supports your energy, your focus, your gut, your digestion, your immune system, health, and it's delivered all in this one daily serving. This baby right here, AG1, contains 75 different ingredients, including vitamins, minerals, superfoods, probiotics, and adaptogens. Typically, I drink my AG1 before my first meal of the day, which is gonna be Chinese food today. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I know the color is throwing you off. And to be transparent, it's not gonna taste like fried chicken. It's not gonna taste like a bag of chips. I think the first time I had it, I was expecting it to be bitter, right? Because that's the color. But it's actually not. It kind of has a light berry or a pineapple scent to it. Like, that's the vibe. I know this is a buzzword recently, longevity, but let me tell you, I do want to focus on longevity and energy. AG1 focuses on healthy aging, and they have antioxidants that counteract the impact of free radicals, which causes cell damage. And AG1 provides brain support. We all know I could use some of that. And as for energy, AG1 has energy supporting ingredients like natural forms of B12. They never use synthetic biotin. They have bioavailable folate, magnesium. AG1 is actually NSF certified for sport, meaning you know what's on the label is actually going to be in the powder. And it's vegan, paleo, and keto friendly. Make sure to go to athleticgreens.com/MissMangoButt to get started on your order. And if you guys use my link in the description, Athletic Greens is actually going to give you guys a free 1-year supply of immune supporting vitamin D. Athletic Greens is going to give you the D. And 5 free travel packs with your first purchase. That's athleticgreens.com/MissMangoButt. Cheers.
Okay, before we start, there's 2 things that I have to point out.
Okay.
There was so much green in that video.
Yeah.
Her shirt, her couch, the drink.
Yeah.
It was like you couldn't escape it. And the second thing is the spatula.
Yeah, as the microphone. That's why I love her. Like, seriously, I love Stephanie Sue. Just like her enthusiasm, everything is great. Also, like, the one comment that I need to make before we get into it, she's like, yeah, it's kind of a gloomy day. And you look behind, it's like a beautiful forest behind her, huge, like, windows. It's like, we have different gloomy days. Mine is, like, dark, stormy.
What did you think about the actual pitch?
I think this is also where Stephanie Sue really thrives because she's able to, her content is nothing about healthy, nothing about like...
She's eating Chinese food in the morning.
Yeah, she's like, for breakfast, we're eating egg rolls. But, you know, so clearly it's like, this isn't something that is a core part of her in the sense of like her videos. But when she was doing the ad, you could see the enthusiasm that she had for this and almost the sincerity that she had of saying, this is something I drink every morning. This is something that I do that's part of my routine, that's built into my lifestyle, that maybe I'm not showing on camera all the time and I'm showing you the big meals that I eat or, you know, whatever vlog I'm doing today, but it's an aspect that's like behind the scenes that we as an audience are getting a look into. So overall, like, I really liked it. I thought that it was super convincing in ways of, to a person who's not thinking, oh, I want to be this super healthy person, I know what probiotic means, you know, various aspects that like that are the talking points for Athletic Greens that for the majority of our audience they don't really care so much about. But when she was able to say, hey, when I first saw it I thought it was going to be bitter and it's actually kind of a pineapple-y smell or something like that, that was really compelling to me because I feel the same way. It's
I love
like
pineapple.
Yeah, I know, I love pineapple, and also I see like a weird green juice and I'm like, is that for me? And maybe it is now. I don't know.
I think that when you hear the word Athletic Greens, you immediately think of someone very healthy, an athlete most likely. But I think the fact that they decided to integrate with her, who you're saying, she's like very, you know, not health focused, it really shows to viewers that health doesn't have to be only for, you know, athletes and people that are very health conscious, but it's good for everyone, even those that like eating, you know, dumplings first thing in the morning.
Yeah, which I'm one of those, so don't be hating.
No, not judging or anything, but I think that something that maybe they should consider is part of their pitch, aside from, you know, the probiotics, really mentioning all these big terms, is that she was like emphasizing that it's vegan, it's keto, as she has this bag of Chinese food that is most likely not vegan, most likely not. So I think that although it does bring out like her very genuine personality, I think that like that contradiction was really obvious for me.
I think Athletic Greens knows that they have a very diverse target audience, right? So yes, they could only sponsor channels that are vegan, are gluten-free, talking about these things, but they also see, hey, there's tons of potential for people who aren't super health-focused, biohacking, whatever it may be, right. That there's also an audience like someone like me who would happily eat dumplings in the morning, who's not vegan or gluten-free or whatever, but hey, now this is actually kind of a compelling argument for me because I'm not any of those things, and clearly neither are you, but you're also drinking it, so...
And you're still interested in it. So there were points that did, you know, come across to you and hit home.
Totally.
And what did you think about the offer, how she presented it?
Overall good. I truthfully don't think I remember the offer right now. Like, we just watched it, and I remember
there was a year's supply of something, but it was like not the thing that she was talking about for the entire
which I also thought was interesting, where I liked her like joke about, oh, they're giving you the D, whatever. but the whole time she was talking about a different product of theirs. So it's not really clear what we would be getting. And then also 5 travel packs. What does that look like? What does that mean? Is that just like a little bit of Athletic Greens in, you know, a packet that I take with me? Is it in like a jar? Is it in pill form? I don't really know. So I think the offer could have been better, and I think also more focused to her audience as well of, hey, you're pitching me this super good drink, why do I care about the 1-year supply of vitamin D? Right.
And also, she was going on about why the AG1 is so important and so beneficial. And then if we're getting this 1-year supply, 1 year is a long time supply of something. So if you're getting 1-year supply, now I kind of want to understand what this 1-year supply of vitamin D is. Like, what does vitamin D do? What does that consist of? What does that look like? What does that taste like? So I think that then putting that at the end and then going on to her fried chicken, like it was like, wait a second, now I want to know what you were talking about before.
Something also is, you know, when you're watching a lot of YouTube integrations, they'll say a dollar amount. It's, I'm giving you some sort of monetary discount here that I'm articulating in this integration. And here it's, I don't know the cost of the AG1. I don't know how often I need to take it or anything like that. And the only things in the offer are things that aren't even that product. Right. So I think also maybe being able to say, hey, there's no discount for the actual product that she's promoting. Right. So I think maybe being able to include something there, maybe take away the 1-year supply of vitamin D and give me 15% off 6 months of purchasing Athletic Green might be a more compelling offer.
It's also interesting that you mentioned that, because I think that this is one of those products where it's not like you just want to try it one time and see what it's like. You don't see the benefits right away. It is something that you have to keep on going. And so by them also her presenting the AG1 and then also presenting the 1 year supply, you feel really like, if you're gonna give this a go, you're committed. Like for that, to use that 1 year supply of vitamin D, like you're in it for the long run. Yeah. Like, so I think that, like you said, like there are some people that are, a little bit hesitant about it. Hearing this commitment, it's like, actually maybe I'll like try something else that has a little less of a commitment. Right. So maybe it's something for them to consider, that the offer that they give, make it a little bit less
intense.
Yeah.
Totally.
Okay, so it was actually interesting to see that Athletic Greens this was the first time that they sponsored Miss Mango Butt.
Wow.
So maybe they were just testing it out. I wonder if we'll see, another integration together to see if it was a success or not. That's a pretty good indication. But it's not the first time that they've sponsored like food channels. They've sponsored Mikey Chen, Karen Nate. Obviously a very different reason to take Athletic Greens. You're traveling, you need to build up your immune system, and of course athletes, more dates, more plates, which is very
I think
obvious.
You actually said it backwards. I'm pretty sure it's
more plates, more dates.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this channel has gotten a lot of different sponsors from a wide range of brands, Function of Beauty, Simple Health, HelloFresh, LifeSum. So still a lot of food things, but also more health, brands. So they're testing her channel out.
Yeah, for sure. And I mean, watching this, you can really see the quality and the value that Stephanie can really deliver these integrations, right? So to me, watching that, it's like, wow, she could really sell anything. Her passion, her enthusiasm, little jokes she includes, and something about the sincerity of the way that she says all of this really does feel like that she's passionate about these things and can really sell them. So overall, like, I thought that her ad read was awesome, and I really think like I don't even want to call it an ad read, because it also felt sort of like off the cuff. She's saying the important points, but really just talking from the heart. So in that regard, I think tons of brands have the potential to see success on a channel because she just knows how to do it right.
What do you think that other creators can take from this sponsorship?
I think other creators can take from this just really her enthusiasm. You could see that, okay, clearly this is a product that she hasn't been trying for forever, because this is the first time that she's doing this sponsorship. She also even spoke about like what I thought the taste was going to be, which also kind of makes it seem like that the first time that she tried Athletic Greens was
one of
because
these tastes.
it was because of this sponsorship. But that same enthusiasm definitely felt like it carried over, and that almost that, hey, maybe I wasn't trying this product before, but they sent it to me and I actually love it. And now I'm using it and incorporate it into my daily routine. I think that was a really good selling point. And I think also, as other YouTubers might be watching this, they can say, oh, how can I incorporate this product into my life practically, so that I'm not lying to my audience when I'm doing the ad and talking about it, but I can also talk about it from personal experience. I think that was something too, where sometimes if someone's just promoting Athletic Greens, it's like, here's all the healthy stuff, this is why you should take it, blah, blah, blah. I take it and I like it. With hers, it was, that I've tried it, because I thought it was going to be bitter and gross first, and it's actually kind of sweet and fruity. And that was like, whoa, you clearly tried this. You have the same sort of, nervousness about trying a weird, kind of icky looking green drink, but like in the end you enjoyed it. So I think that's something to really take from it.
I agree.
And one other thing that I really like too is that she made it fun, right? Yeah. That when we were watching, there was at no point that I was like, ugh, okay, shut up already, let me skip this, or oh, I've heard this before, or whatever. It was really much like, oh, I kind of want to watch this because it's another funny part of the video. It's not like
it's a spatula.
Hey, yeah, it was a spatula. It was everything, just it didn't feel like, oh, I'm now watching a pre-roll ad, or all of a sudden now I'm not watching Stephanie Sue. I'm watching Stephanie Sue. Even her ads are silly and fun, and it's part of the reason that I enjoy her channel. So.
Yeah, I think it really showed to other brands, like, she delivers exactly the way that she delivers her content, and that's what that's why brands turn to her, and brands can see that they can continue turning to her because she will deliver. Okay, well, that's another episode of Anatomy of an Ad. We really hope you enjoyed it and that you got something out of it. If you've seen any recent ads that you would like us to break down, let us know. And we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.